Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome once more to Aurora 4X. So this one is a little bit later on at night, as you can see over here. It's about 10 to 9. So I was basically just thinking I should probably get some more Aurora done. It's been a few days since I've put any up there due to the fact that I lost my voice for a time. So I am back and raring to go. So we just finished retooling our shipyard for the Brunei Mark IV. Is this the one that's going to carry my fuel? I don't think I finalized that design. I did have a few comments pointing out that I did make it, like, far too ridiculous. Like, basically, it had the capacity, and it would take, like, 10 years to fill it up. So, yeah, that was kind of stupid. And we'll come back to that one rather soon. Right, so I'm looking for... Was it Hornet? What was Hornet? Ah, yes, it was Hornet, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ah. I can't edit the class, so that must be in production. Ah, yes, I see. Okay, we're going to cancel that. Delete activity. Yep, that's been cancelled. Good, okay. That was rather silly of me. Whoops. So we'll sort that out again. Actually, we'll do it now before I forget, because I tend to forget. Copy design. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of going for like just 100,000 tons just because I wanted that speed, but yeah, we really don't need that much. God damn it, I always do that. Fuel capacities. Yeah. Producing 11 million litres. That's per year, so we need about 11 million-ish. Something in that region. 8 point... Yep, okay. Actually, no. Never mind that one, I misread that one. I do it far too often. I do it far, far too often. Okay. Remove another 5, and that should be good. I'll go for 2.5 million litres because I can increase my refining technology. I've been meaning to do that for some time. Right, oh, that's not right. I needed to go up by... That's by 5. I need to go by 10. There we go. So we bring it to 2.5 million litres. That should be good. So that's probably where I've been going wrong in the past, actually. Right, so we'll put that bridge on because I'm a moron. There we go. That's brought the weight down considerably. I could take off more thorium harvesters. If I take off 10, you can see that increases the speed dramatically. I think what we might do here... Excuse me, sorry. Still feeling the sickness right now. I think what we're going to do here is take off the thorium harvesters, because they weigh us down considerably, and it increases the ship's fuel efficiency and all that sort of jazz. So we're going to take off this armor as well, bring it down to... a good 39,000 tons. So what else do we need? We have 9 engines here. Am I at my sweet spot? Let's find out. Right, that seems to be the sweet spot. If I come down to 5, what am I looking at? About 5,000. That would make it a lot cheaper. I think that's what we need. If we can have a few of these babies out there producing fuel, then that's going to work out great for us. So I could actually remove some more fuel, in all honesty. Let's bring these things down. Excuse me. Right. So that can hold 1.25 million litres. In fact, we'll double that to 2.5 again. So there we go, we're back at 2.5. Now, do I want to add those engines again? Could I add a engine without it weighing us down too much? Let's see. So we have the 625 engines, put one more on. That brings us up to 31,450 tons. Not ideal. Deployment time, 24 months. Yeah, I need to increase that deployment time. We'll go for about 50 months. It's a hell of a long time. Do I need it that much? Maybe not. Probably not, to be honest. But I kind of want to bring it up to about 30,000 tons. I'd like to have things nice and squared, if you get me. Right, cargo handling. It's not going to really matter too much. Could I fit some more sorium harvesters on board? No, they are heavy as hell. Yeah, well, you can see here that it's at... 29,000 tons. Do I want to put some CIWS on it? How much would that increase the cost by? Right. No point doing that. I was just thinking for that just because of possibility of it being attacked. Right. 29,750. I suppose I can add some fuel capacity. I should probably add fuel capacity. Yeah, we'll just add fuel capacity, I guess. Hopefully by the time I get these babies out there... Oh, there we go, 30,000 tons exactly. That's right, like. Fantastic. Yes. So we're going to call this the Hornet MK2. So we're going to rename this baby. And this is going to be a hell of a lot more efficient for us, really. Hornet MK2. There we go. Yes, so you can see here it's going to have an incredibly good fuel efficiency once it's ready and out there. So we'll get that baby lined up. It's significantly smaller, so we can use one of the other shipyards, which is great news. Yeah, like these ones over here. Fantastic. I do have these babies, but these are the naval yards. Honestly, I could do with just having some more commercial yards. But then again, I'd like to build them somewhere else. Let's see. What do we need to actually build a commercial yard? So we have the naval yard, commercial shipyard. Ah, so we only need uranium and neutronium. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. I think so anyway. 1,200 each. Right, that's an Ancolica. We'll cancel that one for the meantime then. I'm looking at Lupical Prime to build one. Right, I don't think this is quite showing us right. Excuse me. So we're going to go to Lubrical. Select the planets. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, geranium is something that we lack over here. Let's pause this for now. Push that down. And... there we go. So I'll have a commercial yard built here, then I can build some commercial shipping, which would be great. We also need a hell of a lot more bloody mines. I need mines, like so many thousands more of mines. But we also need the population. Okay. Mobile infantry has increased their morale. Ah, speaking of morale and infantry. How are we doing over here? Ground units, yeah. Training more. Right, we're training the brigade headquarters. Lubrical. Okay, they're going to take a hell of a long time. I could do with some ground force training facilities over here, and then we can at least produce ground forces that will be loyal to us. I'd assume so. A sector command. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's build a sector command. I've not built one of these. It's doing that again, isn't it? Oh, dear. Right, Earth. Sector command, there we go. Yep. Can easily afford that one, so I'll build a sector command. As I would like to see how that works. Okay, let's cue that. Down you go, my friend. Good. So I want a sector command here, then we can get some sector command juices flowing. Right, we're building some laboratories over here. That's probably going to take an absolute age. How are we doing on the arc? I need that arc. Arc. Narrativity. Ah, we are building 147.9% done. Fantastic. Research rate. I want to cancel it and do other things, but really that's going to help me in the long run. But then again... we'll carry on. We'll carry on. I just need more labs. I need a hell of a lot more labs. Do I need this? Well, it's almost done, so I might as well stay on with it. Okay. Take a look at our events over here before, make sure I haven't missed anything. No. We were in the Struve 2398 system. Did we not just send... Yes, we have the Struve 2398 Expeditionary Force, which is our yonder Commander Leonidas to the Macedonia and the Spirit of Fire. Good. Now we have the Ardent over here. I can give you orders once more to search for survey points. Good. Okay, let's find us somewhere to go. And continue our exploration into space. Looking for shipyard. There needs to be a shipyard button here, I swear to God. Right, shipyard. Mercury, 85.7. I need those babies churned out by the dozen. I think it's going to be quite a nice warship. What we're going to have to do then is copy that design and edit that design to include different sorts of weapon arrangements. The weight of those lasers is quite immense. I think it makes up about 15% of the ship. I'd have to check that, but it does make up a significant amount of the weight. Or at least one of the versions with the 4 quads did. We'll take a look at it anyway. As they are quite weighty, the turrets. I think they're about, what is it, 500 tons? Maybe 800 tons? I can't recall how much it was now. But we need to find that weight out. And, I might create a variant with missile launchers. No. Well, undoubtedly we could fit on missiles quite easily by taking those quad turrets off. I may remove 1 or 2 of the quad turrets. Bring it down to like a bare minimum. Then again, if I go for a pure missile ship, I'm gonna have the purity of purpose, and that's going to reduce the weight and complexity, etc. Right, Togo has completed orders, construction has begun, good. Right, Togo. What did you do? Bernard Star. Arcana, Emperite, okay, there we go, fantastic. Oh. Does the Togo have the Arcana? It does. Okay. Ah, yes, we wanted to take it to the Struve 2398 system, I remember now. I do believe we were building a gate to the Struve 2398. Indeed we were. Fantastic. Good news. Right. Let's take a look at that design then. I need to get, like, rid of these. Where's the Brunei Mark IV then? Ah, yes, it's a cargo variant, fantastic. Slow as hell. Don't get me wrong, slow as hell. And I don't know why I made that armor high, but I guess I like things being neat. Not the best efficient design ever, but hey ho. Your mileage may vary. Let's delete this design. Okay, we need to delete some of these older designs as well. They're just clutter now, just clutter. I mean, this thing was 100,000 tons. I really badly designed this, look. Fuel capacity, 11 million litres. I completely misread it. This, Ah! Wow. Those poor bastards. How can I obsolete this design? There we go. Obsolete design. I should do that with the rest, actually. Right. Mercury, there we go. So we are building the 15k variant. There we go. So you can see here the component summary. Yes, they make about 16.3% of the ship's weight, and that's only 3 of the babies. Now, the vast majority of the weight of the ship is put into the engines. I mean, literally, it's incredible how much of the weight's engines. Hey, let's see here. I can't see an exact weight of the engines, but I think they're like... Well, they're 2,500 tons each. So about 10,000 tons of the ship, so literally half of the ship's weight is the engines. It's insane. It's absolute insanity, in all honesty. Absolutely insane. So, let's take a look at the other variant that we have here. The 11.25k. 7 armor. Right, so this baby has 5 turrets. Okay. Larger range, due to the fact that it has 1 less engine. So this is more of a fighter, but then again, I did improve this design. I mean, we only have 3 turrets here, but this means that we have another 3 layers of armor. We have significantly more speed. I'm really happy with this design. I think what we need to do then is make a missile variant of this design. So we'll do that now then. So we're going to copy this design. We're going to rename it to... we'll call it the... What should we call it? I mean, we have mercury. I was trying to think of another, like, toxic metal, but lead doesn't sound quite as good. I could go for the Latin names, that'd probably be a good idea. But I'm too lazy to Google them right now. Let's call this... Firecaster, perhaps? Yeah, we'll call this the Firecaster. Firecaster MK1. Oh, sorry, MK. Yes, hello guys. I do not know when the video stopped recording, but it stopped recording, so I do apologize about that. I'm really rather confused on that one. Right, 17 minutes and 12 seconds is the length of that video recorded. Hopefully we didn't miss much. But basically I was talking about how I've just taken the Mercury class and renamed it the Firecaster class, and this is going to be the basis for our missile variant. So, you guys are now up to speed. I'm just talking about how I've removed 2 of the turrets, and I want to keep one of these turrets on here so it can act as a vital part of the fleet. It's going to provide some area defense for the fleet to help out, so that's good. Right, okay. So, we're going to remove that expensive fire control. We'll keep the 24 on. Yes, it doesn't have the excess fire, or the excess power. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, it is going to be firing, it's going to take a little bit longer to recharge. But its strength is not the missiles. I mean, so its strength is not the beams, that's the point. It's only for just kind of helping out with area defense, that's all. Okay, so we have a 137 active sensor. Okay. Oh, we're also going to replace the beam fire control, that's what I was looking for. We'll get... Oh, God, I need to get rid of all these crap ones. Okay. What resolution are you? Resolution 1. Right, let's get rid of all these ones. Right. Obsolete. 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 You... Resolution 1. Your range is much higher here. So we'll get rid of that one. Yeah, that's quite old, that one. Okay. Get rid of that too. Right, so that's our sensors. Well, why do we have 2 of these? So we have a size 1 resolution here, size 20 resolution, so 500, is it 50 tons? No, it's 50 tons. 50 tons and 1,000. Okay. Now we're gonna need some fire control. I should really improve my fire controls. Bugger it. We can just retrofit it in the future. It's all good. Where are my fire controls? Right, fire controls, here we go. Right, so we'll put on 100 million. Ferris fire control. Yeah, we really probably need a better one. Not gonna lie. Magnesium fire control. We'll go for the Ferris. Now this depends. I mean, what do I want to do with the ship? I could put the size 1 launchers on and we could fire the AMMs. Or, what we could do is have size 6 launchers, but then create a missile which is a multiple launch whatever missile. So basically we fire that missile, the warhead splits, and then it launches AMMs from inside the actual missile. So that could be an interesting solution to our problem. So then at least we avoid the issue of having multiple launchers. And with that idea, we're not wasting time with the AMMs like targeting and all that jazz. So, for reasons of fun and to add some variety, I think we're going to go with that. Okay, so we'll have this small active sensor on here. Well, sorry, we'll have this secondary fire control on anyway. Excuse me. And then what we can do with that is basically have these new missiles designed, and then we can assign some launchers to that, so we'll be good there. Right. Okay, so we're going to need a fire control for the beam, so we'll get the 192 FC. There we go, it's all good. Yep, all good. So we have 1,000, well, a few thousand tons to play with. Still keeping that speed. Lots of compressed carbon. I do need to take a look at getting new armor. It would be quite beneficial. So it's quite a complex craft. Oh, we're also going to need some ECCM. ECCM. There we go. ECCM2. That's good. That'll help us defeat the enemy's ECM if they have it, which they most likely will. Okay. We're going to need some... let's get some launchers. So we'll go with... Ooh, that does not leave us much room. No, sirree. Do I want to scrap the turret? Well, the thing is, we can still launch size 1 missiles from these size 6 turrets. So that's not a problem. It's just with size 1 turrets, you can obviously get more turrets on there, because obviously they're smaller. So it's kind of a waste of time using larger launchers for smaller missiles. Well, what we could do is... Well, what I'm thinking here is, if we have a size 6 missile, the multiple launch whatever system basically, I forgot what the proper name is for the system, but what we could do is probably launch some AMM carrying missiles within our barrage of ASMs, so then if we did encounter any... Well, actually no, that could be quite an effective defense in a way. There is missile ECM. Now what I'm thinking here is, if we build the size 6 missile, fill it with lots of AMMs like size 1s, then what we could do is basically give these little missiles some ECM, and basically have it work out like chaff. Like electronic chaff, whatever you want to call it. Electronic reflected chaff, radar reflecting chaff. So we launch these babies off. These babies will... Well, they'll confuse the enemy AMMs, and that's I think that could be quite an interesting idea. I quite like the idea of that. I think I might be better off putting some size 1s on, but... do I want to get rid of this? Do I want to get rid of this? If I do, we have no sustainable firepower. Like, once we run out of missiles, we're out of missiles, that's it. Boom, out. But if I have a laser, I have something that's going to be there forever. It's going to allow me to help defend the fleet. It stays. That's it, it stays. It's going to be a weighty ship. A very weighty ship. I could take an engine off, but I don't really want to. Right, let's see. Does the Mercury have this... then again, I was thinking about taking off one of these sensors, but they aren't that heavy. I could reduce the amount of armor, so I think I will have to do that. I'm forced to, really. Okay. Going to look for my magazine. There we go. Got a magazine. Put a magazine on. Takes us over by just a little bit. That's rather irritating. Reduce. There we go. Okay. So. We could carry 328 space. Not that much. Not that much. Terrarii is currently our best. So how much could we carry? 55 Terrarii. 55. This is a big investment for a ship to carry just that many missiles, isn't it? Perhaps we want to take a radical departure from this idea. I've locked myself into having it at this speed, so we removed quite a few thousand tons there. Actually, let's get another one of those engines on. These are the 1500. Bugger it, I'm gonna get rid of that turret. There we go. That saves us a lot of weight. Put on another 2 magazines. I could even get it back to to 10 armor layers. Yes, okay. Right. So now I could mount 5 size 1 launchers and 5 size 6 launchers. We still have the sensors to be able to detect things at extremely close range and extremely small. It's still the same speed. We have more capacity. Do we? Do we actually have more capacity? Yes, we do. Okay, fantastic. So now I could carry 100 Terrarii. Now 100 Terrarii is going to have a lot more impact on the fight than 55. I believe we need about... Ooh, how many do we need to actually take down a ship? I'm not exactly sure. It was something in the region of about 10 to 15 with that design. So, I think we're going to take a radical departure with our design of ordnance. And, I think I'm going to experiment with missile creation probably after this session, which will be over very shortly, due to the fact it is quite late at night now. But, do let me know what you think, guys, of this Firecaster design. Is this the correct choice? Right, let's take a look at the other things. Maintenance life is 1 year. That's about right. Could put a little bit more fuel on this baby. We do have the ECM defense. Good. Good, very good. Let's get some... Can I get a tiny on here? Yes, I can. Fantastic. 20,000 tons exactly. Now with the size 6 launchers, that gives us the capability to really mount some interesting designs. So let's see, how many... Where is it? Hastarte. How many can we... Yeah. So we could still mount 90 Terrarii and 91 Hastarte. Have I spelled Hastarte? Hastarte. I think that's how it's spelled. Anyway. Yes. Yes. I mean, we could obviously change that design. But we gained a range of 29.5 billion kilometers, so 22 days. That should be in line with Mercury. Only off by 0.1. Fantastic. I've lost the bloody design now. Ah, there we go. Yes, but most importantly, it's going to be able to maintain the same speed. It's going to have the same armor. This is great. So, thank you so very much, guys, for watching. Do let me know what you think of the Firecaster design. I do need to change this name. But, yes, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye for now.